I think it's really important that it's something that you really care about. Otherwise, those hardships will catch up. And
That's Dean Khormaei, co-founder of ChefAI.
yeah, my name is Dean Khormaei, co-founder and CEO of ChefAI. At ChefAI, what we're doing is automating the kitchen. So think about a device where you can put any type of food in, push play, and automatically cook the food for you. So you don't have to worry about time or temperature. Really taking the simplicity out of cooking, kind of adapting the product itself. We kind of add as a software platform. So we integrate into your favorite cookware. So think Ninja, Cuisinart, Kasori, Black& Decker, all of the above. And that's our kind of who our first partner is right now. So we're excited to deploy it soon.
What inspired you to start this? What was the motivation?
It was background 5.5 years at Tesla. I was doing Cybertruck, Optimus robots, long hours, long nights there. And my background is electrical engineering. My co-founders is AI ML. So I came home one day late from work, put salmon into my air fryer, and I came downstairs to a black pile mess, completely burned, completely destroyed, and said, "Hey, we have to do something about this." So I called my childhood friend, 12 years, and said, "Hey, let's try to figure this out." And we added both our combination of electrical engineering myself and AI ML to kind of bring this product to where it is now.
I'm sure you are going to save any number of future engineers who are potentially burning food. Changing gears a little bit, as a founder, I always find that you are perhaps the best person to provide advice to other founders, that peer mentorship is often better than expert mentorship. With that in mind, what's one piece of advice you would give to somebody who's maybe thinking about starting or has recently taken the leap into the world of startups?
I think it has to be like a real problem at the foundation of it is that you want to solve and that you want to attack for, right? And that kind of leads into like the overall situation is like it's a lot of work and takes a lot of grit, a lot of hardship, a lot of ups and downs. So I think it's really important that it's something that you really care about. Otherwise, those hardships will catch up and will be hard to overcome. So I think it's all about that mentality, that feeling of you're solving something that you really want to solve, that you really want to make a difference about.
And maybe just kind of on this thread, I like many founders these days are working in AI and using it to do something innovative and interesting. Is this now a time that your product is not easier to build, but like, is AI making something possible that heretofore we would have never been able to build effectively?
Yeah. I think that's the case for sure, right? Like, I think if we were to do this, 5, 6 years ago, it both would have made sense from a product fit standpoint as well as a technology standpoint. Like to elaborate a little bit on both of those from a product fit standpoint, like, as you can see, like with all the automation in terms of even like delivering McDonald's to your store step to making you code one step easier, one line easier. It's all about convenience. It's all about that autonomy. So I think like the whole entire mindset shift is in that forefront first and foremost. So yeah, off like even having some of that technology itself, right? Like the machine learning for our food identification, how we do it, as well as our thermal modeling that we pass through to our neural nets. Like it's all capable, all easily readable because of the new innovations that we've done all as a conglomerate, world itself to bring some of these aspects to life. Yeah, it's like both mindset as well as technology for both.
Yeah, and I love that it's such a practical application using very advanced technology to do something that is very kind of like commonplace. That's super interesting. I always love seeing innovation in that kind of space. So congrats on the pursuit. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. But one challenge of working in AI is like everything's changing day by day, minute by minute. Like as a founder, what what is one particular resource that you find invaluable in the work you do, like that you find yourself going back to time and time again?
I think it's like the fundamentals that we learned in class, right? And I think my CTO can talk to this. Like when he did his schooling at like Penn, it was all about the newest technologies, LMs, and even vision learning models that we've incorporated to this day. And the way we keep track of that is still the course curriculum that they do every single year, right? The best industry we believe follows that of what they're doing in academia. Academia is what is probably in the forefront of research that then gets implemented by people like us in the forefront. So like you went through his labs, through his like previous experience in that AI ML like coursework learning has been always our kind of foundation that we've always looked past at. So it all comes back to that, like that textbook, that like online forum, that research speech that you see online that we always follow through. So it's like that same thing that you hated doing for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Well, there's truth behind it, right? That's kind of the curriculum we still follow today because we know that academia is doing the best that they are pushing stuff.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You've provided a lot of feedback and insight here that's going to be super helpful. How can we be most helpful to you right now?
Yeah, I mean, as Chef AI, so I guess giving a little bit like background on where we are and where we're going is we like we said, we signed with our biggest manufacturer that does $500 million in sales for the biggest air fryers. I think like the Ninjas, the Cuisines, the Khormaei. We're really excited about bringing this to market, which we'll show off at CES 2026. We'll have a booth there in the Venetian, so we're excited to show that off, as well as like looking for more partnerships in the cookware space, right? We want to make sure this software is supposed to be like agnostic to any device, not just air fryers, the ovens, microwaves. So we're really looking forward to like working with new partners in the food and beverage space, in the consumer electronics space to bring this all about. So love spreading the word and like learning more about different applications that are out there, because sometimes the applications like are surprising when we see them. So it's always exciting to see that as well.
Do you have a startup story to tell? I would love to hear from you.